Hey Clashes, June is one of the first months where we do not have a challenge on the first day. The reason for that is we still have the Haaland challenges currently slowly ending, and instead, let's take a look at the roadmap for this month, because Superstore has shared already what the topic, when the events are, and what type of events are going to happen. And let's start things off with the topic of this month, and it's going to be the Wild West. That's right. That's as well the skin then, which we're going to get in the Gold Pass. So let's start and take a look at the skins for this month, which are going to be unlocked over the month. And we have the Gold Pass skin, the Warden, which is going to be completely in white with the skull in his hand. It's pretty cool looking. We have as well the Revolver Hero, which is the Archer Queen shooting with her little guns. And, well, the question might be, how does this look in game? Don't worry, we'll take a look at that in just a second. But let's take a look next at the Horse Stick with the Barbarian King skin. That looks kind of funny, not gonna lie, how he's entering the screen and riding on that wooden horse. But the Archer Queen, the Royal Champion is getting explosive. And that is then going to be the skin for her. But this means we have 1, 2, 3, 4 skins, and you can get all of them as well on that Superstore website. It's going to be the same price if you have that available in your country, but with buying things in that store, you can unlock points on that website, which means then you can exchange those for special rewards. You can get those points with buying Event Pass, Gold Pass, or those special unique offers on the website, and then you can exchange them to all of those rewards like gems, magic items, potions, and so on, and can get some bonus points on top, which means you get more for your money. As well, if you want to support your favorite content creator out there, you can just use code iTzu with your purchase. I appreciate that a lot. But obviously that works in-game as well, so you can just get the stuff in-game as well. You just won't get as much from your money in total. Otherwise, I think we should continue because, as I said, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 skins. That means the scenery is missing, and this has to be one of my favorite sceneries of all time. Not because I'm such a big fan of the theme or anything. What I love about this is there is something new, something little to discover with every single look at this scenery. And that is just crazy. And I'm not talking about like bling bling and flashing lights everywhere and something is always happening. No, I'm talking about those little stories while the train is getting out of the screen, covering something, doing something. Then we have the goblins working for their gold. We have some goblins singing and dancing. We have some goblins getting their gold from one place to the next one, and so many things which you can discover with just looking around, and so many small detailed stories, which I think is really cool about the scenery. And as I said, overall the theme and topic is quite cool, but it's not my favorite one. So saying that this is one of my favorite sceneries is just purely about those details, which I think are super, super cool. But let's take a look at all of those things now then in game, how the animations of the skins look like and everything. And let's start things off with that Barbarian King. And he's not hitting, luckily, with his horse. Instead, he's using the raw fist and hammer and whatever just power of his. With the Archer Queen as well, shooting her bullets, which looks kind of cool as well, like, not gonna lie. Looks pretty cool. But overall, this theme as a Wild West has to be as well one of my top favorites, but at the same time, it's not for sure anywhere close to being a top 3 in my opinion. But what about you? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? The football last season was, or soccer, or whatever you want to call it, was not mine whatsoever. I'm not the biggest viewer of soccer and football, or I'm like, it's not really my thing, okay? Wild West is already way more in the direction of things which I like, but overall, as I said, not near the top 3, I would say. But the skins overall look pretty cool. I would like to have a different animation of the attacking though. For the Warden, it would be cool if the attacking animation would be in white, or like this white-ish as well. Royal Champion coming in as well, doing her thing, running into the village, trying to be useful, and then going down eventually anyways. But hey, this is how all of those 4 skins are looking like in action in the game. But we have seen on the roadmap, there was way more than just the Gold Pass, right? So let's take a look at what exactly we can still expect from this month. We have the Gold Pass, which is going to be distributed over the entire month. We have the Clan War League, don't really need to talk about that. And we have the next Super Troop Medal event. Just based on the picture, it's going to be the Super Warbreaker event. That at least is kind of looking like it. And if we take a look at the Rocket Loon event from the past, how exactly did that event work? Well, you were still able to collect those points, progress in your event pass. You can obviously pay for it and get even more rewards. You can unlock the one super troop in the event, which means you have that for the entire event duration. You don't have to spend Dark Elixir on it. You can just use it wherever you want, which is super cool, especially if it actually is going to be the Super Warbreaker. The big question though for this month is it going to be option A, which means no epic equipment, and again, the option of getting more ores, which I personally, I have to say, do not hope for it, because I feel like with the latest events, with everything going on currently, with the star bonus multiplier and everything, we have a ton of ores in game. I'm hoping for sure for a new equipment, which then would be option B. But right after the Super Medal event, or already overlapping a little bit, we have as well the then next streak event. The last streak event was interesting, and let's take a look at a little bit of footage of the old event, which we had, I think it was around like 1 month or something ago, like not last month, but like the month before. And overall, I think the idea was really cool. First off, I was really underestimating how much loot you can gain. How did it work though? First off, I feel like you were able to unlock multiplier for your legend bonus or for your league bonus, okay? Which means it's not star bonus, that's something different, but we're talking about this thing right there. We're talking about the bonus which you get with every single attack, which is based on your trophies and how high you are. You can see a list right here. So I did completely underestimate it. As soon as you have gotten like to 100 or even close to 100 bonus loot, that was insane. I was farming my walls so quick, that was crazy. I did not really expect that. That was really appreciated. At the same time though, I've seen a lot of people saying that they were not able to complete those daily quests and daily attacks, because obviously not everyone is in clan, which means you have to attack without clan cards and such things. Not everyone has the heroes up, which I feel like they have to find a fix for that, because not everyone can 3-star, especially if they're on legends, with not having all of the heroes. And the one big thing is, this last reward, the ores, they have to be stacked and scaled for each town hall. Like, giving 3000 blue ore to a town hall 16 means pretty much nothing to them, which is kind of sad. While, for example, for a town hall 8 or town hall 9 or something, it's quite a bit. Like, with those ores, you can upgrade quite a few equipments. So, it really has to somehow scale with your town hall. Otherwise, it's really hard to balance those challenges in general, or the rewards in general. Another thing is, I feel like it was a bit too expensive, the gems you had to pay if you were not able to complete the challenge and you had to go back to the first day. But otherwise, looking forward to see the adjustments which Superstore do to this streak event, because this, as I said, the gameplay was just from the last streak event which we had. I will obviously, as soon as we're getting closer to the event, give you again an update information, or like an event information update type video where I'm going to explain how this next streak event is going to work. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Went through all of the different things for the June month. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope you're up to date now, and I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next class video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.